Hi guys, just quickly before the video starts, I just wanted to apologise for my voice. I have been ill for the last week, so that's why I sound like this. So before you watch the video, just know that I'm not unenthusiastic. I am so enthusiastic. I just sound bad, okay? Okay, enjoy the video, bye.
Hi guys, this is Jazz from Caitlin and Jazz Books, and today I'm going to be doing my March wrap-up and April TBR. I'm kind of disappointed in myself, to be completely honest, because I haven't read a lot this month, but that's mostly because of school. So once exams are out of the way, I'm going to be reading so much. But for now, I've only read 2 books this month, but I am about 3/4 of the way through the third one that I said I was going to read at the end of last month, so you know what, we're just going to let that slide. So without further ado, let's get started. The first book I read this month was King's Cage by Victoria Aveyard, and oh my god, I think I gave this 4 out of 5 stars, because it was not, in my opinion, as good as Glass Sword, but that's just my opinion. You can have your own opinion, that's just my opinion. This was so good, there was so much character development, and oh my gosh, so much happened. I think about midway through, Evangeline became my new favourite character in this entire book, and I just got so annoyed at Cal. If you've read the book, you will know what I'm on about. Oh my god. Me and Caitlin, I reckon we should do a review of this together after the series is completely finished, and that way we can talk about it in depth and do like a sort of review of the whole series. I do believe that there is going to be one more. I have no idea what it's going to be called. I'm not that invested in it at the moment, but when it comes out I'm going to buy this because this ended on such an awkward cliffhanger. Oh my god, I love it so much. If you want me to do a review of this book just by itself, please leave a comment down below and I will try to do it, but it was amazing. Like I said, it wasn't as good as Glass Sword, but I have high hopes for the end of this series. The second book I read this month was Cinder by Marissa Meyer, and I have to say, this is not what I expected it to be. It was completely different, in all fairness, although about halfway through I did manage to guess the entire ending, because it was kind of like set up. It was kind of predictable, so you know, but it didn't take away from the fact that I did enjoy this. I think I gave this 4 stars, but now I look back on it, I'd probably give it about 3.5 out of 5. I finished this really quickly. I finished this in maybe a day and a half. So this is about a girl called Cinder, who is a cyborg, and she's discriminated against because she's not human. And it says this on the back, so it's not spoilers. Her sister falls ill, and then her stepmother blames her for it, and then she discovers some things about herself, and she meets the prince of the kingdom, and there's all this political stuff going on, which I won't go into because spoilers. But yeah, and then she finds out a load of stuff, and she basically has to stop this evil plot that's happening. And it's really good, like, ooh, shiny. I do love this cover. I think this is absolutely beautiful. I don't know if I'm going to continue with this series because, like I said, I did find it quite predictable in places, but it was a good storyline, and maybe if I see it and it's like on discount or something, I will buy it, but I don't know if I'm going to continue with this. So do tell me down below if it gets better after the first book, because I did enjoy it, I just don't know if I enjoyed it enough to continue with it, if that makes sense. So going on to my current read, which is Wayfarer by Alexandra Bracken. This book has been through so much. I may have dropped it a couple times and dented it. It's got like some weird marks on the top. I may have like smeared some of my lipstick across the first bit, and yesterday I brought it to school with me and my water bottle leaked into my bag, so of course this is the first thing I grabbed, but alas, the bottom is kind of done for. So this is continuing with the story of Etta and Nicholas, and I've said before that Nicholas is very darn attractive in my imagination, of course, but he's a very nice character, I'll put it that way. And it's basically about time travel and time travellers going through passages or time portals, etc. And I won't go into it any more than that, because spoilers, but there is an evil plot. That's all I'm going to say. The first book that I have to read after Wayfarer is Crown of Midnight by Sarah J Maas, or Maas, I don't know how you say it. You should accept by now that I'm really bad with names. But it's been a while since I read Throne of Glass, so I might need to reread like the last chapter or something like that, just to get back into it, etc, etc. But from what I remember, it's about an assassin called Selena who took part in a competition for the king to win her freedom after doing service for him, etc, etc. and I won't say any more because of spoilers and stuff, but this is kind of carrying on from that. But like I said, I don't really remember everything from the first book, which I feel is going to be a problem because it's obviously quite a dense, high fantasy book. But I am looking forward to it because I have wanted to read this for a while, so I might as well get it over with. I also have the third one, but I probably won't read that for a while. It depends how good this one is, okay? So, you know. British obsession with tea, what can I say? Right, back to your little tea alcove. Next book annoys me, and I'll tell you why it annoys me. And I don't think it's going to be a bad book, that's not what annoys me. It annoys me that this book is now a film, but I've seen the film before the book, which is not my fault, by the way. Can I just point that out? That's not my fault. I go to a sort of youth group, you could say that, Rangers, whatever you want to call it. And we had a film night, and they said, what do you want to watch? And I did not vote for this film, but everyone else did. So we watched it, and I know what happens. But I kind of knew what happened anyway, so it's probably not that big a deal. I hope, you know. It's one of the ones where I really hope that the film is different from the book, so that I can experience it, you know, for the first time. And that is Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. I have the film cover, but I don't care because it's actually quite a good cover, considering. But this is about, I can't remember her name, Lou, a girl called Lou, who looks after a disabled man in a wheelchair. And I'm not going to say anything else than that, other than that, but from what I gather, he's pretty horrible to her at the beginning, and yeah, it's just about their relationship, looking after each other, etc, etc, and I'm really excited, but I'm kind of saddened that I didn't get to read the book before seeing the film, but that's my own damn fault, because I pushed it so far back onto my TBR shelf, and after I watched the film, I brought it forward immediately, so that I could just read it, and, you know, I'm annoyed at myself, okay? You can yell at me, I don't care, I'm annoyed at myself. Final book that I want to read this month, but this may not happen considering how much I've actually read in March. Yeah, so I wouldn't get my expectations up. But that is Nightfall by Jake Halpern and Peter, I can't even read that, but it's a long, Kujawinski. I apologise, I can't read names, okay? This is a book that I got for half price at a closing down bookshop, and I bought it on an impulse because it looked interesting, so I have no idea what I've let myself in for. I'll read the blurb. The sun is no, that's something else. On Marine and Carnes Island, sunrise doesn't come every 24 hours, it comes every 28 years. The twins and the rest of the village are making preparations to leave, but Marin finds the eerie rituals are frustrating. Locks must be taken off doors, tables must be set as if for dinner, but no one will tell her why. Night is falling, their island is changing, and something is stirring in the dark. It just sounded kind of cool. YA fantasy? It's probably not fantasy. More like spooky thriller, horror, I don't know. But, you know, cheap books. I'm not gonna argue with that. It sounds cool. Yeah, that's my wrap up for March and my April TBR. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe because it's free. And we will see you at some point. This is just at the end of the month. This isn't like a scheduled video of it or anything. So someone will upload tomorrow. I think it's my turn. I don't know. Anyway, someone will see you tomorrow. So bye guys.